So I think that Anthony Joshua will beat Francis Ngannou, knock him out in 6 rounds, and will send Francis Ngannou back to MMA for good. I'm very confident in Anthony Joshua winning this fight, to be fair. I really do believe that Anthony Joshua will be able to knock out Francis Ngannou in brutal fashion, to be fair. And I know there's going to be a load of people, going on about how great Francis Ngannou's chin is, which it is. It is very, very, very good. I will admit that. We all know it is. But if we're looking at Francis Ngannou here, I'm going to fully get into the rest of the breakdown too. But if we look at Francis Ngannou, he's not fought a striker in MMA like Anthony Joshua. He's not fought a boxer in MMA like Anthony Joshua. And, obviously he's had that Tyson Fury fight, but Joshua and Fury are two completely different fighters. Fury's more of a boxer. AJ's a much more aggressive fighter, mixes up his shots really well, and he's an explosive counterpuncher. That is what Joshua is. A really explosive counterpuncher. And I know Ngannou's used to fighting in the 4-ounce gloves and all that, and hasn't been really knocked out or anything in 4-ounce gloves. But Joshua, the way he puts his combos together, Joshua is a real strong combination puncher. And let's be real, when Fury fought Ngannou, Fury wasn't really Ngannou was the main aggressor in that fight. AJ's not going to let Ngannou be the main aggressor here. AJ's going to be the one trying to, push the pace of this fight, dictate the pace of it. Fury didn't throw many combos in that fight either. AJ will. AJ's going to come forward, setting up that big straight right hand with his jab really well. He's going to be putting combos together, left hook, right hooks, big uppercuts as well. We know how great Joshua's uppercuts are. But I feel like a big thing here as well is that Ngannou's got a really, really, really wide guard. He's had it throughout his MMA career, and he also showed a wide guard in the Fury fight as well, which, yes, could work against someone like Tyson Fury. But when you're fighting someone like Anthony Joshua, who's got an absolutely deadly right hand, it's ridiculously good, Joshua's right hand, straight right hand as well. And Ngannou's got that wide open guard. Ngannou's going to be in trouble when Joshua drills him with that right hand. With that straight right, Ngannou's going to be in trouble. Joshua's jab's really good as well. And, especially was improving under Derek James. And obviously Ben Davison's he's done wonders for AJ as well. And and to be fair, Ben Davison was able to get that version of AJ out against Wallin in a pretty short amount of time as well. AJ's had more time with Ben Davison. He's only just going to have got even better and better. Under him. Yes, I know, Francis Ngannou's now had more time in boxing, so he's obviously going to improve as well since the Fury fight. Of course he would have. And, there is that unpredictability factor again with Ngannou, I think, that you never know. We haven't really seen him up against a fighter like AJ, so we could be surprised, but let's be real. Looking at that Ngannou fight, against Fury. Ngannou didn't even really throw too many combos in that fight. Ngannou doesn't really seem like a combination fighter. He's going to I reckon he's going to try and counter AJ when he's coming in. But it's going to be difficult to do that. AJ's footwork in and out with his shots is really good. He's really quick in and out. And then, he's back to mid-range well. And AJ's really good at picking shots from mid-range. But he's also good up close as well when he's trying to land those combos up close. We saw against Wallin, especially, I'm judging it off his most recent fight, but obviously throughout AJ's career, we all know how great he is on the inside, and he's good at mid-range as well. But mid-range is where AJ will like it. Ngannou does have a chance to win this fight. He can win. But I feel like he's just got that big puncher's chance, really. I feel like AJ's got much better footwork than Ngannou is. And I do feel like AJ would be able to box circles around Ngannou as well. So no matter what, if this fight goes to a decision, it's not going to be like the Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou decision. It won't be like that. AJ's going to be able to box Ngannou's head off here, I think, and will be able to, dictate this fight with his jab. And he's going to be setting up that big right hand as well. That, AJ's got a real strong left hook and puts his shots together well. AJ was mixing it up well against Wallin as well with a good, strong jab to the body. And I just feel like the pace that AJ is going to be wanting to fight at here Ngannou's not going to be used to it. Ngannou's not going to be used to the pace that AJ's going to look to fight at. Fury, when he went into that fight with Ngannou, Fury was he was just completely off it, And I do believe that Ngannou actually beat Fury. I do think Ngannou won against Fury, and I'm glad that Ngannou put a dent into Fury's career because I can't stand Fury, but you know. I am being non-biased here, but I am obviously a big AJ fan, but I am being, non-biased in this one, even though I'm a big AJ fan. But, look, AJ's winning this fight. He is winning this fight. He's just got all the advantages over Ngannou, and I feel like Derek James, he helped AJ improve on his general boxing, such as, his head movement, his defense, his footwork as well, especially. And Ben Davison is now, bringing that extra bit of fire out of Anthony Joshua. And I just don't think Ngannou's going to be used to AJ's jab really consistently going at him. AJ's pressure as well. AJ's going to be the one on that front foot. But yeah, I also feel like it's going to be harder for Ngannou to fully be able to get his way with AJ by roughing him up like it was with Fury. It'll be more competitive in the clinches. I mean, Ngannou would get the better of the clinches a bit, but I feel like AJ's a stronger guy than Fury. So it's going to be harder to bully AJ like he did with Fury. But still, though, you'd expect Ngannou to be able to try and get some work in the clinch. But I don't think AJ will want to be in the clinches too much with him. AJ, he's going to be smart in this one, I think. I feel like he's going to be wary of the power that Ngannou's got, and AJ will be smart. But I do think AJ will actually eventually end up getting Francis Ngannou out of there. And honestly, I'm not sure if Ngannou will box after this one, after AJ beats him. I feel like AJ will end up stopping him. I don't think he'll brutally knock him out or anything. I feel like AJ will stop Francis Ngannou probably in round 5 or 6. He'll just be throwing a lot of combos, and there won't be too much of a response for Ngannou, apart from possibly Ngannou swinging a few right hands. Because Ngannou will look to fight as a southpaw, which could be a factor. But AJ dispatched the southpaw like Otto Wallin in his last one, though. But I mean, you could say, though, I do think that Ngannou is a tougher fight than Wallin. I do think Ngannou's better than an Otto Wallin. And I feel like Ngannou would be able to be competitive with some heavyweights, 100%. But with someone like AJ, I don't think Ngannou will be able to be too competitive with someone like AJ. AJ is going to be too quick with his feet, and I feel like Ngannou is going to be getting quite frustrated here. I feel like AJ will frustrate Ngannou. And when Ngannou tries to come in as well, AJ is going to be there, and I see that straight right hand just drilling Ngannou down the pipe when Ngannou's trying to come in with his shots as well. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting fight to see. It will be. But I really do believe Anthony Joshua wins this. I am really confident Joshua wins this one. And I hope he does as well. I hope AJ wins. If Ngannou wins, fair play. Nothing against him. I like Ngannou as well. I do like Ngannou, but I prefer AJ. AJ is my favorite boxer. He's the reason why he's the reason why I got into watching boxing. Anthony Joshua is, and I just feel like it's better for boxing in general if AJ wins this one as well. But I don't think AJ will have too many problems. I think the fact he's seen Ngannou now makes it easier for him. Now he's got things with Ngannou, kind of has an idea of how he'll fight. And, AJ has probably been training for southpaws for quite a bit. Well, he has, because, obviously the two Usyk fights, he was training for a southpaw. Then obviously he wouldn't have been for the Franklin or Helenius one. But then we're training for another southpaw in Otto Wallin. Now we'll be training for another southpaw in Ngannou. So AJ's now getting more experience fighting against southpaws. And AJ was easily able to beat Wallin in his last one, who's a southpaw. So I see it being similar to that, to be fair. I don't think Ngannou will. I don't see Ngannou getting his way, and I don't really see him being able to hurt AJ too much. I just don't see Ngannou getting his way. I don't see him really being able to land flush. If he does, then AJ could be in trouble, but I don't see it. I feel like AJ is always going to be able to beat Ngannou to the punch, and AJ will eventually get him out of there. Anyway, I'm getting on this video here. Thanks for watching the video, Chaos. I'm going with AJ around 5 or 6. Thanks for watching. Peace out.